The ultra-wealthy who want access to the White House have a new club. It's called Executive Branch, and the new private members club will cost $500,000 just to join. And at that price, there is already a waiting list. The club is owned, as you mentioned, by Donald Trump Jr., the president's son, along with his business partners at 1789 Capital. That's Omeed Malik and Chris Buzzkirk. The other owners include Alex and Zach Witkoff. Those are the sons of Steve Witkoff, the Middle East envoy and longtime friend of the president's. Some of the founding members include crypto investors David Sachs and the Winklevoss brothers. I'm told that the club will be located in Georgetown in a building that will open next month. Now, the launch party on Saturday night included a who's who from the Trump cabinet with Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Attorney General Pam Bondi, SEC Chair Paul Atkins, Dr. Oz, and a lot of others. The $500,000 membership fee would make it the most expensive private member.
Pay to play, the Trump Jr. way. Welcome to the executive branch. Donald Trump Jr. has decided that D.C. just wasn't corrupt enough, so he fixed it by opening a private bar/political clubhouse called Executive Branch, where for the low price of $500,000 a year, you too can rub elbows with the Trump regime's elite. Think Soho House. If Soho House also offered cocktails with Marco Rubio and possibly a side of national security breaches. The club, located in Georgetown, just a whisper from the real White House, is backed by conservative VC firm 1789 Capital and boasts a guest list that reads like the credits of a dystopian reboot of Veep. Members are reportedly vetted for loyalty, not to the Constitution, of course, but to the Mar-a-Lago Messiah himself. Tech moguls like David Sachs, Chamath Palihapitiya, and the Winklevoss twins have already joined, making it...
Have we been hijacked? Is my question. Has America been hijacked? Well, some of you guys' response might be, well, when has it not? Let me start right off by saying thank you to, at Mayday 802, I just happened to read some comments this morning. This person was on my feed in relation to a video that I did. People, I'm a little groggy, but I'm getting through it, okay? I burned the midnight oil the last 3 or 4 days trying to get this workout. And I was so glad that I stumbled upon this at Mayday 802. This person let me know about this new club. Wasn't it George Carlin? What did he say? There's a club, but you ain't in it. People, no matter what you think of me, if I don't make you think, ain't no sense of being here. I'm gonna keep it real. If this channel don't make you think, you have no business being here. Ain't no sense you sit up here just here for entertainment purposes only. Look, I'm keeping it real. I want you to get this in your spirit and understand a kingdom that's being built, not just now, but after he's long gone. So please, when you hear, think of it like that. Because in my humble opinion, Satan can't wait. He licking his chops. He's finally going to get it done. I am going to be like the Most High, and they are bringing back a kingdom. Would it be fair to say they're usurping the current kingdom? Put in the comment section. Should we look at this exclusive club, the executive branch? Executive. Come on now, work with me. That's what it's called, the executive branch. Should we look at it as well? Just another think tank. It's just another think tank, Pearson. Don't get all twisted about it. They're not doing anything. People, as much much as I would like to think, but they just had this thing Friday. Were you invited? Hello? Did you put your little money together and say, can I buy a ticket? I'm just, look, I want to make you mad. I know it's Monday. But look, people, it's being set up. It's going to be a technocracy. Oh, I wish I could pull out that book that I have from 40 years ago. I showed it before. You know what? I might want to do that. You guys hold tight. Forgive me, I don't do this much. Hold tight, hold tight. Well, I had to go find it. And here it is. Ebert Sherman, Reflections on the Technological Society. You guys probably remember I interviewed this guy way back in the day. I was at Trinity Christian College in Palos Heights. Yep, I was at Salute. I need to go by there and say hi, right? I was at Trinity Christian College in Palos Heights, Christian College Divinity School, and they had a traveling professor, and I interviewed him for the newspaper that I was working with. I featured it before, but see if I can pull this picture up. But yeah, this guy introduced me to technocracy. Technocracy. He predicted what's going on today, how technocracy would rule the world. It's deep. Technocrats. Technocratic dictatorship. Now, I've had this book. Look at that. That's right, I've had it that long. Sometimes you gotta go back to go forward. Reflections on the Technological Society. There's another book I would say you guys could check out. I know I'm going off the beaten path, but let me go there. With No Apologies, Barry Goldwater. You gotta check out this book too. If there's a book that you want to give as a gift, and they want to understand geopolitics and how we got to this point, and let's just say secret organizations, before Barry Goldwater died, he wrote this book, and he talks about exclusive clubs, of which a lot of the members in the White House were a part of. Look, this the kind of stuff opened my eyes back in the day. I had this book. But anyway, let's get into this club thing, okay? DC executive 500,000 private club. The executive branch launches with Tech Titans cabinet secretary. You see the words here? Tech Titans and cabinet secretary. That's where we're going, baby. On Friday night, tech billionaires and cabinet secretaries celebrated the opening of Washington, D.C., the executive branch, the members-only club co-founded by Donald Trump Jr. and 1789 capital partner Omeed Malik. Trump Jr. and Malik hosted the party for founding members who paid a $500,000 initiation fee with their co-founders, 1789 partner Christopher Buskrick and Alex and Zach Whitclough. Okay, but anyway, that's the Middle East guy. That's his father. But here's the thing. While the world was spellbound getting ready for Trump Day and the celebration of the Army's 250th year anniversary, and again, Trump's birthday, these guys had their multi-million, billion, trillion-dollar meeting. Do you understand? And I just did a video the other day, and I screamed from the mountaintop about how the golden age has started. I am convinced now. Remember I said it in this video. Let me bring it up. I brought it up in this video. When you put that together
with this video, you can see how God was working with me. I'm not taking no credit. I'm gonna give it to God. I did this video the morning of Trump extravaganza with the army and Trump's birthday. I did this Saturday morning, New World Order, Golden Age. I was convinced God worked with me this morning. It came out the blue, and I produced this video with the numbers. It showed that the day that Trump had his 79th birthday, June 14th, this started the Golden Age. We're in a new financial realm now, baby. And now that I can see that the night before they had their big meeting, come on, man. Come on. Tell me. God know how to show you. While the president was not in attendance, Witkoff was, along with Nvidia, Jensen Hong, PayPal, Mafia member Keith Robius, crypto billionaire Tyler, and all these people there. From the Trump administration, crypto Al Czar, David Sachs, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, and Treasury Secretary Scott Besnick were spotted, as well as Attorney General Pam Bondi, Secretary of Human Resources, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Department of Homeland Security, Secretary Kristi Noem. Everybody's at the party. Everybody's at the executive club. What's it called? Man, the executive branch. You think they're not making policy, people? Here it is. In Washington, D.C., Georgetown Park residence. 1080 is the address. Oh, my Lord. Look here, I can read all day. Let me just get into a few things right away. Now, here's a politician that found out about it and spoke about it a month ago. See all the people here? Trump Jr., J.D. Vance. Look at all these. Vivek. All these people, man. Look at this.
Speaker, I rise to share the latest photo of the founding of another billionaire private club here in Washington, D.C. in Georgetown for the super rich, spearheaded by Donald Trump Jr., J.D. Vance, and their billionaire buddies. You can join for the low price of $500,000. They offer the richest of the rich a red carpet to buy influence and their way to power. Meanwhile, working Americans are being crushed with high interest rates, 401ks losing value, unaffordable housing, and rising grocery prices. At a time when reckless U.S.-Canada Trump-era tariffs are devastating our farmers and manufacturers, when layoffs are funding cuts and gutting communities, and the Trump elite are toasting champagne and eating caviar? Really? This executive branch club isn't just an insult to the working class. It's a vivid, grotesque portrait of ruling billionaires focused on totally enriching themselves and neglecting our nation. Imagine what
People, I'll put this in the description. Do you think they're making policy? You know what? I'm doing a disservice. Let me see if I can read this real quick. Because I need, look, people, you got to be vetted to get in. It ain't just money. You got to be recommended and vetted, and there's a long waiting list. You ain't getting in if you got views like me. You ain't getting in. It ain't about money. People, they got to be making policy. What you think? They're going to put this thing all up in the way so I can't read it now. Oh, look at this. Get your butt out the way. Just one thing after another. It's ridiculous. A new member is coming to Washington, D.C., and you probably can't get in. Donald Trump's I can't even. The goal, the people familiar with the plan say, is to create the highest end private club that Washington has ever had and cater to the business and tech moguls who are looking to nurture their relationship with Trump's administration. The referral requirements and prohibitive pricing is meant to ensure the C-suite crowd can mingle with Trump advisors and cabinet members without the prying eyes of the press and wannabe insiders. The price tag won't be a problem for Trump's cabinet, given its Look. Give Trump's cabinet, given it's by far the wealthiest in history. And I thought about that last month. The people who are with Trump are the wealthiest people in American history, in a presidency. This is a Julius Caesar kingdom. The club already has a wait list. Here it is right here. And they had their little grand thing, April 26th. Spokesman for Trump Jr., Malik, and other investors declined to comment. Oh yeah? Some parts of the group's plan this weekend were first reported by Punk and Semaphore. I tell you, boy, the official announcement will come Saturday night at a party at the Willard hosted by Malik, David Sachs, and Trump Jr. Let me just show you guys this quick stuff. Listen. This is one of the things that came out of this thing, in my humble opinion. I might be wrong. You know what? Let me just scratch that. But it might. Trump got his own phone now, y'all. Check it out.
For people who've been underserved. And today we're here to introduce Trump Mobile. We've partnered with some of the greatest people in the industry to make sure that real Americans can get true value from their mobile carriers. A big part of what we've done right now in the world has been focused on technology for people who've been underserved, whether that's been in crypto or anything else. But one of the places where we felt there was lackluster performance was in the mobile industry.
So he got his own phone now. They got their own company. Now listen to it be described what it is. Oh man, I tell you, it's always something. God bless for the commercials, right? Here we go.
Everyone, good morning. Just want to take the opportunity to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing that differentiates Trump Mobile from the rest of the carriers. Today, when you talk about wireless services, everybody thinks unlimited talk, unlimited data, unlimited text. That's great. That's part of the service. That's part of the opportunity. At Trump Mobile, we're going to give our end users a much better experience. We're going to include, as Pat said earlier and Don said earlier, telemedicine. So this way, if you have an issue or a problem, you use your Trump Mobile phone. You make a call to a doctor that's available to you 24/7, 365. That doctor can write you a prescription. You can take that prescription to CVS, have that prescription filled out, supplied for you, all at no additional cost. This is all part of your Trump Mobile program. So that's taking care of you. We also take care of your phone by adding into the program protection services, device protection. So if I have an iPhone 11, I have an iPhone 16, I'm going to have coverage because I'm a part of Trump Mobile. That's not an added amount to my monthly bill. It's part of my monthly bill. So those are two very important things, taking care of your phone, taking care of you. We also, through a partnership with Drive America, offer you roadside assistance. So roadside assistance...
You got everything covered. Everything. Trump got his own coin, his own sneaker. If I'm not mistaken, he got his own credit card. This is a dynasty. America's done. Now look at it. Look, here's the date that it actually started. Believe it or not, the first meeting, they kicked it off, was April 26, 2025. I just didn't read it to you. I apologize. First day of their first exclusive meeting when it was founded, 4/26/2025. Trump's birthday badge, 6/14/2020. Oh, well, Trump's last birthday, I'm sorry. Gives you 3/16. I'm so messed up in the head right about now. Trump's last birthday versus the day that they started the executive branch. The difference is 316 days apart. You know, 316 is like John 3:16. It's called sacrifice. That's why I believe, another reason why I believe Donald Trump will be unalive. They're bringing this thing in without him, and I did a video on it. I'm going to show you right quick. Look, the date, founding date of executive branch, 4/26/2025. 1/20/2025 is what? That's the day that inauguration hit. 97 days between Trump's inauguration and the founding of executive branch. Okay, what is 97? The 97th day of the year is April 7th, 4/7, that's Trump. Here's 4/26 again. Now, Trump just had, we just had the war in Israel, 6/12/2025. Subtract that date from this day. That's 47 days in between. Is that coincidence? I'm not saying they got anything to do with it. I'm just saying, look at the number. 4/26, executive branch. 6/14/1946 is Trump's actual birth date. The difference is they created this branch, executive branch, 78 years, 316 days after Trump's birth. 78, that was Trump's age at the time, and 316, you know, that's sacrifice, right? According to scripture, John 3:16. Now, here's the co-founder along with Trump Jr. Omeed Malik is an American banker and executive. He is the founder and CEO of the merchant bank of Farvara Partners, okay? I believe I found his birthday, 79. If you go and you look at some days where he had a birthday celebration, you'll find his birthday, allegedly. And what I found was 6/3, June 3rd. There were birthday parties. See if I can show you one right quick. I don't know if it's this page. But yeah, he had birthday parties. Anyway, he's 46 years old, and I do believe his birthday is 6/3. 6/3/2025, his last birthday. Subtracted from the day they just opened up the executive branch, 4/26. The difference is 1/11. Remember the 1/11 keep coming up? And what is that? April 21st is when the Pope died, 1/11. And like I said, it's gotta be in relation to death and disaster. That's why I'm telling you, Trump will be unalive soon. Now let me go back to this. There's something I forgot to bring up. It's very important too. It crossed my brain and here it is right here. Thank God. Look at this guy's address. This multi-billionaire, this guy, co-founder of executive branch with Donald Trump's son. He's 46 years old. This says born 79, but look where he stays. 130 Sunrise Avenue, 614. What is 614? Evidently, that must be a condo, 614. You know what 614 is, people? Donald Trump's birthday.
According to Wikipedia,
he stays in a condo or a home number 614. Look, the guy who co-founded this group, executive branch. 6/3/2025, his birthday, 4/26, the foundation, 1/11 come up. Here it is here. Is that it again? Here it is here. This is why I believe he had a birthday. See? Malik's birthday celebration was 6/3. That was way back in the day, 2010. And then listen to this, something that I did way back in the day, 4 months ago, when Trump first started this. On January 21st, the day after Trump had his inauguration, he started the Stargate program. You guys probably remember. The multi-millionaires and billionaires then from around the world got together to create the largest infrastructure on earth. And then now they got executive branch. They are controlling, I don't care what anybody, allegedly controlling everything. Controlling everything. Listen to this here. Project, look at it. Stargate. Woo! A lot of you Trekkies, a lot of you folks know the metaphysical world. This did not get past you that they did it. Like I said, my friend was texting me while I was doing my live. And the Lord just working. The largest AI infrastructure project by far in history. This is the system that's going to cancel him out. Trust me. Did you hear what I just said? Listen again. As a vote, they may take you out so they can go forward with their mission. Look at it. Stargate. Woo! A lot of you Trekkies. I predicted 4 months ago. The metaphysical world. 4 months ago, I predicted this system, this AI fallen angel technology, this system's going to take him out. but it's going to be a false one. It won't be the real one. Don't get upset. He'll be somewhere golfing. They're going to take him out because they're going to take over. Listen, I predicted it. Listen.
This did not get past you that they did it. Like I said, my friend was texting me while I was doing my live. And the Lord just working. The largest AI infrastructure project by far in history. This is the system that's going to cancel him out. Trust me.
I predicted it. Now let me show you something. I got to get into this later on. I just saw this. Elon Musk activates Starlink over Iran after regime imposed. I don't know what that means, but people, what do you think? My professor, my traveling professor, he predicted this, that one day they would run everything. And they're doing it so secretively, yet the big people know, but we common people, we don't know. People, this is the beast system. This is the mark of the beast, I believe. And they got everything covered. Tell me what you think. Do you think they're just a think tank to help the government? Or do you think they are the government? God bless.